Welcome back to Breadcrumbs for Life, where simple steps lead to real results. This is Frances, and this is Self Care Saturday. I've been out of town for a few days, and we've been running around to conference sessions and going to restaurants. And, sometimes when you try a new restaurant out of town, you kind of take a chance. You don't really know what to expect. But we looked on our app for um, locations that were close to us where we could get a quick bite to eat and then get back to the conference. And we found one that looked very promising. The menu was good. It had roast beef and veggies and solid reviews. Sounded like some really good comfort food. And so we decided to go there. It was close by. I was getting kind of excited because I thought this will be good. I can get some meat and vegetables. So when we walked in, we were surprised. It was a sports bar, which that was not an issue because we had been to a sports bar and had some wings just the night before. But the vibe was really off. And let's just say that the thongs and the fishnet hose made us a little bit uncomfortable. But we laughed awkwardly, decided to stay. We didn't have a lot of time and we'd already walked in. And so she set us at a booth, and I went to the restroom and came back. And the ladies with me said that the greeter, not the greeter, but the waitress had not come yet. So another one of the ladies went to the restroom and came back, and still nothing. And so we were just sitting there, watching what was going on. There was TVs going on with sports stuff. There was a lot of men there, obviously drinking and things like that. And then a lot of the waitresses that were either in fishnet hose with thongs or short shorts and low cut shirts, very tight, very revealing. But we stayed waiting for somebody to come because we thought we would, try out the food because it did have good ratings. And 20 minutes went by, nothing happened. Nobody came by. Nobody came by to say, we'll be right with you. Nobody came by to say, here's your water. We'll, come back with a menu. We didn't even have a menu. So we left about 20 minutes into it. Felt really good about leaving because we didn't feel comfortable there. So that got me thinking about how many times do we stay in a situation that's just not working or we're not comfortable in, and that could hurt us, hurt our self-care that we have for our own body or our own minds. Self-care is not just about planning stuff. It's about how we respond when something just doesn't feel right for us. Even the little things, when it's awkward, even if we've already committed, but it's okay sometimes just to get up and to walk out if you feel like that you're not in a good place for your own self-care. So think about these questions. Where am I staying out of politeness, even when it doesn't feel right? Could be a relationship. It could be a place that you go that you don't feel like you're getting what you need for your self care. Ask yourself, what does your body tell you, or your mind or your conscience tell you that when you need to walk away? What do you feel like when you know that you're not in a right situation? And think about a situation that you can just gently release this week to take better care of yourself. Example would be if you go out with friends for drinks, where you may be tempted to drink more that's not healthy for your body, or when you're in a situation where you eat more than you need to. Just trust yourself, and that's our action steps: is to trust your discomfort, trust it, and acknowledge it, and know that you need to get out of it when you need to get out of it. Pause before you push past the warning signs and think about, do I really need to be here? And then walk away when you know it's not for you. And the sooner you recognize that and get out, the better, obviously, it'll be for your own self care. The breadcrumb for today is self care is giving yourself permission to leave what no longer serves you, even if it's awkward or even if you've already sat down. This is Frances. This is Self Care Saturday. And until tomorrow, leave a breadcrumb and make a difference.